Player should stand up for Erling Haaland to sit down. We've got Didier Drogba sort of, Sergio Aguero, Robin van Persie and Harry Kane. There is a correct answer to this question and it's not even a debate. Didier Drogba, why are you even sitting here?
Let me just correct you quickly. There is a right answer, but it depends on how you pose the question. But the answer is definitely not Drogba. For me, it's between Van Persie and Harry Kane, and I'll explain. In terms of body of work, Harry Kane has more of a body of work as a Premier League striker than Van Persie. However, I don't think Harry Kane has a Premier League season that touches the prime of Robin van Persie. So really and truly, it just comes down to whether you prefer what Van Persie done in that 3-year spell or what Kane has done between when he started popping for Spurs all the way until he left. For me personally, what Van Persie done single-handedly took Man United to a Premier League. So for me, I'm putting Van Persie over Kane. However, if we're talking about who was better throughout their career, I think I would say Harry Kane was a better striker than Van Persie throughout his career. Because other than that 3-year spell for me, Van Persie can't chat to these men. However, when your best in the Premier League equates to what Van Persie done, you have to talk the things, man. Because Van Persie will forever be a Man United legend and be known as the number 20 that brought number 20 and done it himself. We don't need to talk about the other three. They've done enough works. So therefore, Harry Kane, get up. Haaland took your place, man. If I'm even being honest, Harry Kane sitting there wasn't even polite because I could have just said really, and then that one was done. That would have then been a harder question. By the way, if you lot told Van Persie to get up, I wouldn't be angry at it. But yeah, let me know what you lot think in the comments. If you didn't know before, at least you know now. AJ knows ball.